Hi, I'm Sumed. You've arrived at my YouTube channel. These are the clips of my podcast. Stay around, watch the whole thing, and then go to the full episode.
It's fabulous. Sticking to the same vein, are you open to speaking about the new head coach?
So I'm part of the Cricket Advisory Committee. Yeah. We've had our meetings and we've had our discussions.
Yeah.
I think the new coach has, because of all these pieces I've mentioned, there's a huge responsibility on the new coach. That person needs to hold the respect of the younger players. So that's extremely important, because in a dressing room, if the coach, today you have Rahul and then had Ravi earlier on, and the guys who command respect, right? So it's very important that, especially with mostly a younger team, you need to have a coach who will have that respect and who has that experience as well, because what lies ahead is a lot of strategy work as well for Indian cricket. That where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? We are here. Australia is going to go through this churn. England's where they are right now. South Africa is here. Afghanistan is playing. Where do we see ourselves? Where do we see ourselves, and work backwards from there? And the coach, like in a cricket team, the coach, is like a supplier to the captain. In a football team, the manager is the boss, but here the captain is the boss. So you need a coach who will have a great relationship with the next captain and the next captain after that. Because if a coach is going to be around for 4 or 5 years, he might see a couple of captains in those 4 or 5 years.
With the parameters, right? I mean, obviously with your capacity, with the advisory committee, it is the top job, right? The role of the head coach. It is as big as it gets. High pressure. The hot seat. What are the parameters? What are some of the things that the committee wishes to see, or the BCCI wishes to tick off with this person that will eventually be the head coach of Team India?
So one thing amidst all of this, which is really helpful, is that the ICC has a future tours program, the FTP. It's chalked out till 2027. I think 2028, if I'm not mistaken. So you know ki mera calendar kya hai. And then you work backward from that calendar, and then your pool of players emerges, and then your which teams are the teams you can take a chance against. So Zimbabwe send a young team, because they are playing for India. When you're playing for India, that pressure is still there. You could be playing Timbuktu, but if when you're wearing the India cap, you're not an IPL player or an India player. So wo alag hota hai. So that is so my thoughts were around how are you going to approach, how are you going to manage your talent base given this calendar.
Most important. I mean, mindful of the time. But
sorry, I think I spoke too much.
Not at all. I mean, mindful of your time, हम तो यहीं बैठ जाएंगे. We were just talking before you came. Like they were asking कितना चलेगा, जितना चाहिए वो चलेगा. मतलब you can keep talking cricket, right? It never ends. But I mean, I think there are a lot of things that the Indian cricket fan does not know fully, and would like to know fully. And one of the things I think is just what does the Cricket Advisory Committee do? What is your responsibility? You're part of the 3-member committee that is called the Cricket Advisory Committee. So what does the committee actually do?
So the cricket.
Hi, if you didn't get bored and watched the whole thing and you want to watch more of these clips, hit the subscribe button. And if you don't want to forget about our new clips coming out and new episodes coming out, hit the bell icon. Then you won't forget.